going on, guys? This is Zach from Cars of Davis, and today we are picking up a subframe for the NA Miata because it's not driving straight, and I'm pretty sure the subframe's bent, so we're going to try and replace that. I'm at a junkyard here, and we're going to try and find one, and I'll keep you guys updated. All right, so we found the subframe at this junkyard, and we were able to get it in, and let's go ahead and take it home. All right, so we're checking out another place because they didn't have a skid pad at the other place, but they've got a ton of Miatas here, and that's the Miata over there that we're gonna end up gutting in order to get the skid pad and a couple other parts for the subframe that we weren't able to pick up at the other place. I was able to find the skid plate that I needed, as well as this brace thing that goes onto the subframe, and the other guys didn't have it, but luckily I found a Miata shop like right across the street that happened to have everything. So we're gonna go and get this home, clean it up, and then throw it on the Miata. All right, so we're back home. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the subframe and everything. Let's see, yeah, everything made it on the ride back. This needs to be clean because obviously the car that it was on was having a like huge oil leak. Usually like these get like all dirty because Miatas have a tendency to a leak from the crankshaft when they get old. So we're gonna have to clean this all up, but we're gonna go ahead and take these out, power wash all of it, and then I'll show you guys the end result. I do way too much for this car. All right, so I got all this stuff out of the car. Taking a closer look at the subframe that they gave me, they actually gave me the end links in the sway bar. I guess that was too much trouble to take off, so they just threw it in. It's not like I need it or anything, because I'm gonna be replacing them with the flying Miata ones anyways, but I mean, I guess I'm gonna have just a bunch of extra sway bars now, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and spray this down with the power washer and yeah, make it look clean. So I got all this stuff cleaned up. It looks a little bit better. There's a lot of surface rust on this subframe. I'm thinking I might just take a can of spray paint and just like paint it black or something to at least just make it look a little bit nicer, since I mean it's gonna be out of the car anyways. But then I mean also it's just like no one's gonna see this subframe, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I think we're gonna stop for today because I'm gonna be busy tonight. But tomorrow we're going to go ahead and jack up the car and then throw the subframe in. So I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, so it's currently day 2 of the subframe process. I went ahead and hit this with the first layer of spray paint just to get the process started here. And then I also started jacking up the car. I did some of this work off camera just to like get things going. So the car's jacked up. I'm gonna have to read up again on the process of actually taking out the subframe, because this is gonna be my first subframe drop actually. So from what I understand, you have to like disconnect the brake lines and then disconnect the upper and lower control arms, and then from there you can get in and then just drop this whole thing and then kind of take the diff out separately from the actual subframe. So we'll get into that shortly. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and start the process of taking the control arms and the brake lines and stuff out. And then while we're doing that, we're going to keep going back to this subframe and continue to spray paint it with a couple of other layers. It's not going to be professional or anything like that, but at least it'll get some of the rust, you know, like covered. And then I also sanded it down to make sure that it's not going to rust again. So yeah, we'll go ahead and cut to that. All right, so I've gone ahead and taken off this long bolt on the bottom, and then this top bolt right here in order to so loose. And so we're going to go ahead and pry it out from underneath there. And it should just come out, hopefully. I'm not sure. I might have to disconnect the brake lines and stuff, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then also go ahead and repeat the process on this side. Hey guys, so it is currently day number 3 of the subframe removal, and I went ahead and put down the camera yesterday just to get a bunch of work done so that we could get close to dropping it today. So far we're gonna leave the control arms on and just drop it with the control arms and stuff and just make that work. I disconnected the brake lines. We have a floor jack here getting ready. The new subframe is painted. It looks like crap, but I mean, it's fine. It just needs to look presentable or whatever just to get in the car. I went ahead and disconnected the drive shaft back in there. And then the 4 subframe nuts are out, and then we just have one more bolt on each side, and the subframe is ready to drop. So let's go ahead and get to that. Oh, and yeah, I forgot to mention, in the process of getting the subframe out, the exhaust bolts would actually not come out. They were totally rusted. I don't think they've ever been done since this car left the Mazda factory. So we went ahead and just chopped off the exhaust right back there. And then I'll find a way to deal with that. I'll probably take it to a shop and just get the muffler delete happening Maybe get a side exit exhaust actually, since we have the opportunity to do that. But I'll go ahead and insert a cold start here since it sounds really good now. So yeah guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get the last 2 bolts out and then we're gonna drop the subframe. Currently on the last step, which is I have 1 more bolt on this side of the subframe and then we're dropping it. So let's get to that. Okay, so I got the subframe out. A little bit tricky. We ran into a little bit of an issue. I should have taken off the upper control arms before we started, but it's fine, I guess. Alright, as you guys can tell, we are not in the Miata yet. I made a ton of progress. I put down the camera and just like did the whole thing pretty much. So the subframe is in, everything's like torqued. The last thing we need to do is actually bleed the brake. So I'm off to O'Reilly's now in order to get a brake bleeding kit. And we're gonna go ahead and figure that out and hopefully get it done tonight. And then tomorrow take it for an alignment and to get the exhaust fixed. Okay, so it's currently like 10 at night and we just got the brakes bled. And now it's time to just lower the car and then take it for a test drive and see if it drives straight. Okay, so we got off the driveway, nothing broken so far. We're gonna go ahead and get the tape measure and go ahead and check how high it is. Because we're on coils right now and I adjusted it so that it would work with the broken subframe, but now we're just gonna make sure that the alignment's all good for the new subframe. And then, yeah, take it for a test drive. So it's like 23 and almost half, 23 and a quarter. Yeah. Exhaust is loud. The rattling cat. Yeah, it's the same ride height. Right? Made a difference, yeah. Yeah. So the ride height's fixed. Yeah, the ride height's completely fixed from that. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and fix the front probably next. That's probably something to do tomorrow. 22 and 3/8. Yeah, 22 and 3/8. Shift this side. Yeah, so that might actually be okay. Yeah, we're gonna adjust that a little bit. Take it for a test drive and then see. The exhaust is obnoxious, because it's like broken off. Just go for it. Yeah, let's just go for that. Might have gas tank.
Yeah.
And then just do that tomorrow, and then like decide, like research mufflers and stuff, just so this thing is at least like drivable for the time being, without feeling kind of sketch.
Yeah.
Okay. That's crazy loud.
It's crazy loud.
I mean, everything's bolted in right though, it seems like.
Yeah.
It's a subframe.
You gotta be like driving quiet, like down our street.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna put it in neutral and then. Is that a cop? Looks kind of like a cop.
Could be. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's so freaking loud. Alright guys, so we made it home and the test drive went really well. Everything worked. It still needs the alignment and stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and do that tomorrow. But I think we're going to go ahead and end this video right here. The Miata is actually, it's back out on the street over there. But tomorrow we're going to go ahead, we're going to get an alignment and hopefully get that muffler problem fixed. But yeah, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more Miata content, and I will see you guys tomorrow.